Hi, welcome to Ethereum Update. I'm Bob Chow. Today we're going to explore the question, why does Ether have any value at all? What is the basis for Ether's value? I'm sure you've been there where you've invested in your first Ether and you're wondering to yourself, what did I just buy? Is buying one Ether equivalent to buying a share in the stock of a company? No, that's not the correct answer. Is one Ether similar to a parcel of land, of real estate? I don't think that's the correct answer either. What about a physical good? Does one Ether correspond to a bar of gold or a bar of silver or a barrel of oil? No, the correct answer is that Ether does not correspond to any physical good either. Ether's been described as the fuel or the gas by which the new internet will run. And what does that exactly mean though? I've got a pretty simple illustration that will help you guys understand what that means. And even if you guys are pretty sophisticated already and understand these concepts already, I think that this video will help those who are still new to Ether, and maybe you can share it to some of your friends and family to show them that your investment in Ether is not entirely crazy. This is a very real-life, simple example of why Ether has value and where the value of Ether is derived from. Okay, let's take a look at this simple example here. Imagine you have a city A and a city B with a body of water in between, okay? And let's say you want to travel from city A to city B. Well, one way of traveling from city A to city B would be to use car. But if you want to use car, you cannot go through this water. Therefore, imagine if you wanted to use a car to travel from city A to city B, you would have to go along this long road up here. Now, this long road, it's kind of inefficient because it's kind of winding up here. And it's also, it also takes more time. So traveling from A to B through road represents the current approaches. And these current technological approaches have certain disadvantages that are represented by a longer road that needs to be traveled, as well as a longer travel time from A to B. Now, imagine that there's also another approach where we can, instead of going by the road, we go by a boat. Well, check this out. This boat offers shorter time and the advantage of maybe faster travel. Now, this boat right here represents Ethereum, or the Ethereum network. So the basic concept is that the Ethereum network seeks to provide a more efficient and a better technological solution than the previous approaches. That is the theory upon which Ethereum derives its entire value, that it's providing some sort of benefit over the previous approaches. Now, what are the specifics of the benefit? Well, the specifics of the benefit relate to things like smart contracts and decentralized applications, but we won't go into those specific advantages or proposed advantages at within this video. Instead, if you will just accept the fact that Ethereum proposes to provide technological solutions that are superior than the current approaches, I think from a high level, that's what we're trying to get through with this video. Okay, so we understand that the Ethereum boat represents use of the Ethereum network, which supposedly provides certain technological advantages over the current approaches. Okay, now there's a catch though. If you want to use the Ethereum boat, which represents the Ethereum platform, you've got to buy gas for the boat. So that's the price of using the boat. You've got to buy boat gas, basically. And that gas for the boat is called Ether. So in order to recap, in order to use the Ethereum network, you need to use Ether. And that's what we're buying. So therefore, what we buy is the gas to use the Ethereum network. Okay? So, why would the value of this ether, this gas, rise in value? Well, imagine this. As more and more people learn about using the boat as opposed to using the previous approaches, more and more people will want to use the boat, and more people will purchase ether gas to use the Ethereum boat. Okay? And with the simple laws of supply and demand, if the supply remains relatively constant, then as demand rises, the price of ether will also rise. So that is the theory upon which why ether has value. So as you can see, purchasing ether isn't really like purchasing stock or purchasing a physical commodity. Rather, it's kind of like purchasing a computing commodity, a commodity that allows you to use the Ethereum platform in order to use the benefits of the Ethereum platform. In a separate video, we're going to explain what those specific benefits are, what is the Ethereum platform, and how exactly does this platform use gas? After all, it's not really a boat, okay? So I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and I hope that it explained what the Ethereum platform is and why it takes ether and why ether is valuable in a simple and everyday illustration. If you guys have further questions or feel as though this illustration is not really complete in capturing the entire picture, please leave me a comment, and I'm going to read every comment, and if necessary, I'll post an update to this video. Thank you so much, and please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.